Good evening, I'm John Kaufman, Chef John Kaufman, and I am president and co-founder of the Chicago Culinary Museum and Chefs Hall of Fame. I'd like to welcome you to our sixth inductee dinner. Our first chef inductee was Charlie Trotter, Rick Bayless, Carrie Nahabedien, Art Smith, and tonight we will be inducting Priscila Satkoff.
The 2011 Chicago Culinary Museum Chefs Hall of Fame Gala was a collection of who's who in Chicago's restaurant world. The evening began with past appetizers and a silent auction. Local wine producer Fox Valley Winery poured both reds and whites to accompany the evening's dining options.
Hi, my name is Dick Fultz. I'm president of Fox Valley Winery in Oswego, Illinois. And we're pouring our 2008 release of our vintages, both 3 reds and 3 whites. Illinois wines are made from grapes grown in northern Illinois, southern Illinois, and southwest Michigan. And we're very pleased to be releasing those wines tonight from a Cabernet Sauvignon from a single vineyard in southern Illinois to a Vidal Blanc, a very clean grape grown in our Illinois vineyard in Sheridan, Illinois. And we have a lot of fun bringing these together to the public tonight. It's a hand-sell product, and we're glad to be here with it.
Dinner was a walk-around affair with items that represented past inductees and, of course, Chef Satkoff. In keeping with the museum's mission to educate, everything was prepared by students at culinary schools. This was a wonderful experience for the students and gave attendees the opportunity to meet possible future museum inductees. The award ceremony was emceed by Carrie Miller from Food Industry News, and chefs Carrie Nahabedien and Jimmy Bannos both lauded Chef Satkoff before Charlie Trotter presented accolades to his longtime friend.
If I didn't have Mrs. Trotter and the red dress, and if there were no Vince, I'd be making my move on Priscila so quickly that it would be like blinding Vince and Priscila for many, many years. I'd say about 15 years, going to what seemed in the beginning to be a fairly humble outpost on Wells Street, and going back again and again, and then bringing friends. And we live in a small world where we share so many similar clients and guests and friends. And interestingly enough, one of the places where Vincent cut his teeth is where Naha is located today, Gordon Restaurant. And it's a very closely knit world. But one of the things we all share is this devotion to pristine and clean product and seasonal product. And I'm not talking seasonal 4 seasons, but 52 mini seasons. Once a week there's a new season. And what I've always loved about what Priscila does and what the team at Salpicon does is they don't just pay tribute to and acknowledge the great traditions from Mexico, but there's a little bit of a hybrid aspect to it as well. And we're going to bring in an American sensibility, and there will be elements that you may be familiar with if you're in any way a student of Mexican food, but on the other hand, there'll be an original personal stamp. And I think that Priscila is unique in that she has put this personal stamp on her food. There's nothing else like it. We've got the best Mexican and south of the border food in America here in Chicago, but I think it's Priscila who's the leader in terms of what she does. But it's hugely, massively complemented by the beverage program. And it's not just the wine list itself, but it's mezcals and tequilas, sipping beverages that can go superbly with food. I still say to this day, there is no better place to have brunch on a Sunday than Salpicon. I mean, it's just...
My goal was very simple, just to make good food and to provide an atmosphere where people could enjoy it. I want to bring passion of my childhood, everything that I learned from Mexico in my kitchen, with my mother, with my grandma. And to have a restaurant, Salpicon, it gives me great satisfaction. And having all these beautiful customers that I have, that is inspire me to keep cooking and give them a great reason to return. It's been almost 17 years since we opened Salpicon, and we grow in both reputation and size.